Welcome back to a very special Careful Boys. We have Kalyne back.
Hey!
Hey! I've called her the Careful Girl somehow. Where would you go, the question today, where would you go if there were absolutely no limits upon you?
Like no government?
No, whatever you think is a limit. Where would you go? What would you do? What would you be doing?
Okay.
Is there something that you're like, fuck, I would do it, but I can't?
There's a tribe right now, and I think it's like Siberia, but they herd reindeer, and then they also eat reindeer raw. And there's pictures online of like just whole kids and families. They have they carved out a reindeer, and they're just sitting in a circle and just eating it raw. They're just carving it out and eating it. I want to try that. And also, I want to try just living with them for a little bit to see how they live. Yeah, I think it's pretty.
Siberia's cold as fuck, bro.
It might be Mongolia. It's just one of those areas.
It's like one day and done.
That's where they shot it, I think.
Really?
Oh, really?
I don't know.
With the AT-ATs?
No, I don't know.
I like cold now. So
Right.
Do I have the skills? Am I limited in my skills, or is it just limited in my like resources?
I think there's no limitations. Like, if you could just remove
All
all
right.
the things that kept you from getting there.
All right,
Okay.
I'll tell you one.
Okay.
I want to go to the Line, Saudi Arabia.
What's that?
That's not
Is
even
it
built
built?
yet. That's not built yet.
Yeah, well, now it is because there's nothing stopping me.
Touche.
There's no limitations. It's built and
what
ready.
about
Existence.
Tell us context.
So in Saudi Arabia, they're building this like giant city that's basically in between like two like reflective glass giant walls, and it's all like in a straight line in the desert, and it's self-sustaining and everything, but it's nowhere near being finished.
Okay.
But if it was somehow in existence, I would want to go there because I think that's such a different freaking thing.
That's really sick.
Yeah.
next person.
Epstein Island, motherfucker.
No limitations.
Just to check it out.
Go to Epstein
100%.
Island?
Well, now, not like while it's in business.
What if it's all like
sicko?
What if it's all nasty?
No limitations and no problem.
I want to see what the fuck happened. I want to see what the fuck they was doing. I want to look at the room.
While it was happening?
No. Now.
You want to get a tour from like someone who knows?
Yeah, from someone who knows. Yeah.
Oh, like an Epstein Island tour guide.
Like an Alcatraz tour.
Like he ran away from it and he came back.
That's interesting, actually. Yeah, that is
Right?
pretty cool. Yeah.
That opens your minds a little bit to the possibilities of this prompt.
Yeah, I want to hear from one of the teenagers that were on the island and then see like what their life was like there.
Yeah. Like with specifics, right? You want to know about every moment.
It's just like, so when you were hanging out with Bill Clinton, did you guys just like hit piñatas or what did you do?
Did you sit in his lap all day or like... You know,
Or did you talk about politics? You know, like what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you talk about like world government theory?
Yeah.
Or like, did Bill Clinton give you any ideas about like what's it like being the governor of Arkansas?
What if it just was? Yeah, no, we actually did a lot of piñata stuff. It was mostly piñata.
Mostly.
You wouldn't believe how many piñatas are available.
So Bill is obsessed with Tootsie Rolls and specifically getting them out of piñatas.
And he did it the traditional way with the blindfold and everything.
Yeah. Blindfold.
That's what they would tell
Stick.
you.
Yeah. Piñata practice all the time.
That sounds fun.
No, I would want to know because that's the whole thing, right? It's like, well, they were potentially like blackmailing government officials and flying them in and having them do stuff and then going, we got tapes. I want to see the tape room. I want to see the fucking editing base.
Yeah.
I want to see what happened in there. And like somebody just bought it apparently for like millions of dollars. Like, what are they going to do with it? Yeah, it just happened.
Wow.
Just happened.
Would you have any interest in going to see Fort Knox and what's really inside and how much gold there
If
is?
there's actually gold.
No, gold sucks. I like Bitcoin. I like crypto. I like Woo mostly. I like Kuji too, for different reasons. No, that would be sick. Honestly, seeing what's inside Fort Knox. Didn't Rand Paul like try to sue to find out like what's actually?
Oh, really?
there? Yeah, or Ron Paul. He's like, hey, what's actually in Fort Knox? And they're like, hey, fuck you.
Yeah, I remember the court
Yeah.
minutes did say that.
Yeah.
Area 51 obviously is
Yes.
Is there aliens?
Yes.
Change my answer.
That's a nice one.
I was definitely gonna say Area 51. I was definitely gonna also say like Antarctica because people say that like there's also like all those camps there.
You want to talk about that?
What's the camps over there?
What's up in Antarctica?
Bunch of polar bear camps.
No way. And they're like humans? No, what is it?
They said there's Nazi camps there.
Nazi camp.
Yeah.
A lot of Nazis.
Still?
I mean,
Potentially.
who knows? Nobody's ever really been there. You know what I mean?
Hey,
You don't-
couldn't a Nazi have moved there, had kids, raised them as a Nazi?
It's kind of cold.
It's cold.
Okay, Siberia.
Extra hateful too. If it was cold.
But there's people in Siberia. There's just a station. There's a couple of stations in Antarctica.
Well, no limits. We just want to find out. You know what I mean?
Okay, so no limits, no problems, right? I'd like to explore a black hole in space.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ.
And be able to come back.
Because this might be interstellar.
That's what I'm saying.
Where
No,
you
no
turn into a
limitations.
bookshelf.
Right. No limitations, no problems, able to come back.
When you come back, though, we're all like 2 months old.
Man, I'd be.
What if you're like, fuck, I ended up in the library.
I know, right?
That's where it takes you to.
The black hole turns into a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Everybody saw
I saw
that.
it. Yeah.
It's science.
And you can't read.
Yeah.
You'd be there with TARS, though.
Ultimate.
At least it's a low gravity library, but
Right,
still, it's
right.
still
Yeah, it's a-
fucking
I know.
boring.
Like you might turn into a Robinson Crusoe book or
Or
something, and you're
some
like,
sort of space travel.
But then your book got canceled.
Oh, that's
Whatever.
nice. Yeah.
I think that would, as far as no limitations, something that we haven't explored yet.
Well, aren't there like some like super Earths that they found that are too far to get to? That they know that atmospherically.
Super Earths.
Yeah, they know that atmospherically and element-wise, it's super similar. They just can't confirm it physically.
And like way bigger.
It'd be cool to like go there for a split second and go.
or just a
die
completely
super
other different galaxy.
yeah.
Oxygen.
See, that's what we should be doing.
Yo, that sounds so cool.
I want to peek and go, whoa, there's dinosaurs here.
And they're
Yeah.
way bigger than actual Earth. They look identical, but they're just like massive and they're so
Wouldn't
freaking
that be
far
a
away.
dream come true?
Maybe. Or a nightmare.
Yeah, depending on
Well, no limitation.
Okay,
limitations.
so
everyone's Vietnamese
I'll
there.
meet you.
What a nightmare.
So basically, you could be like Dr. Manhattan.
You can breathe. Yeah, you can breathe.
I'll just astral project then. Because then I can see without being there and being hurt.
But then you could never prove it.
Because I don't want a pterodactyl fucking swallowing me and shit.
No. No.
Stupid.
Stupid. As it happens. Stupid.
Stupid. I should have thought of this.
As you die.
On a slightly more down to earth.
You go to a woman's gymnasium.
Female locker room. No limitations, right?
No limitations, right?
Invisible.
No problems, right?
Anthony's like, so I'm a toilet in the woman's bathroom.
I want to be a ladies' toilet.
We go from space to.
He's got small dancer braids.
Right? They're both black holes.
Yeah, one's theoretical.
At least mine's is real.
Yeah, right.
Good call. That's fine.
Yeah.
I would say the basic grounded concept of no limitations to me oftentimes is like, you know when like you see those fucking college like hippies that just go backpacking around Europe.
Okay.
And in my mind, I'm like, don't you have like responsibility? Don't you have things that you need to like tend to or whatever? But the idea of being able to like backpack through like continents and not feel some sort of like I need to be here home to take care of work or
That'd
like
be tight.
like I feel like those are.
One time? Didn't you and Ken just do something similar almost?
Me and Mike did across the country.
Yeah.
We gave ourselves 3 weeks to just like van around like the U.S. and stuff, which was honestly one of the greatest experiences of my
How many
life.
states you hit?
We did the most impractical zigzag. We probably went to like 13 different states and stuff.
Wow.
We just went from like New York all the way down to like Miami, all the way back to like Louisiana, New Orleans, then went up to like South Dakota and Mount Rushmore, which sucks by the way.
I heard that. I
does?
heard that.
So underwhelming. So underwhelming.
Really?
See that, and everyone always says that to me. I thought maybe that's like a best kept secret. Like they tell you to tell everyone it sucks.
No, you go there and it's like it would be like looking at that Sinclair Dino Gasly sign.
It's that bad?
That's what I heard.
That sucks.
That's what I'm saying.
That's underwhelming. I met a backpacker, British kid in Beijing, and then I was like, "Damn, dude, how did you come up with all this money?" And he goes like, "I saved up for 2-3 years. I just like every job that I had, because right after I graduated, I wanted to backpack for a year." And I'm like, "You are so responsible. I blew all my money." That's what I said. I'm
Which
like,
time, you know?
yeah, right? Yeah. But I mean, I was in Beijing traveling with my friends, so I wasn't that irresponsible. But I was like, so you took the whole year off to just travel? And he goes, yeah, like traveling in Europe is cheap too, because they'll do the hostel thing for like $10 a night, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Being able to feel like you can get lost. Like if you go to a city and then you like it, you're like, I'll stay here and maybe I'll stay here for a month.
Yeah.
Or if you go to another city and you're like, oh, that's cool, and I can move on. And just having no like responsibility or limits, I would love that.
I don't know how to set something like that up anymore.
That's what I'm saying. It feels so far away, even though it's like something that you can do.
I go to the Vatican. I go to their secret little library.
Ooh.
And then I probably get bored and leave. But I would try to look for cool things. Like apparently they have a machine.
That'd be funny if you did go there. Everything's written in Italian. And you're just like, well, that was fun.
You're talking about the antimatter machine?
I'm talking about.
Oh, that?
I'm talking about the
God particle?
No, the history seer machine.
History seer
With the fucking Stargate?
in Carta?
No, they can see any moment from history at any point.
They have that in the Vatican.
Nah, that's probably bullshit. But I want to see if they have it.
Yeah, just want to check it out.
Because then, if they did have it, I would try to see the birth of Christ. And then I would specifically look to see if he's a white guy.
Oh.
Then I could use that. I could be like, hey, Christ is actually a white dude, you fucking idiots. But then, if he's not a white guy, I just say he's a white guy.
No matter what, he's always a white guy.
Yeah.
There's also apparently secrets of Egypt. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, under the paws?
Yeah, exactly. The ones that, specifically the Egyptian like government or whatever historical government keeps a secret. They won't let people in because it has information about our ancient human history and stuff like that. That they're just holding the secrets of our existence.
Why are they a secret keeper?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a secret. That's the
Just
whole
like
point.
all the cool secrets, everyone who's about to tell the secrets dies.
Didn't they say that the pyramids aren't fully discovered or explored because they can go further down?
Yeah, that's what they said. They're trying to do sonar technology.
Right, that's just the tip. So there's other infrastructures that show that there's just like that's the top of the pyramid, and then there's this infrastructure that goes all the way down, and there's reason to believe that we haven't explored it fully because there's chambers that keep going down.
We never found the clip of the, in a way, to use a metaphor.
Yeah, that's a great metaphor.
The pyramids.
Right.
Too many booby traps.
No,
they said.
yeah.
It didn't hit the G spot yet.
Great job, man.
We just got tip in, but we didn't get there.
We're still perusing.
That's so well put. Nobody ever said
It's very eloquent of you, Clint. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So
Great.
where is it?
Shall we segue?
Let's start.
So
where the fuck is
can
it?
we get a diagram?
Yeah. Can someone show us?
Can someone? Ryan?
Without ballistics being involved, you sicko. Yeah, thank you. If only the show was in order, but that's impossible.
There's also for the sake of no limitations, and I'm not going to drown or anything like that, some of the unexplored parts of the ocean, because what if there really are other species, other civilizations?
Very good.
You know what I mean? That should be
That's
crazy.
true.
Yeah, for sure. There have to be.
Because I saw Wakanda,
Yeah.
and I was like,
The third movie.
imagine
It's really called that.
Yeah.
the one that they do about the Aztec Empire.
third.
It's called Wakanda time.
Oh.
The recent one.
You mean Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Wakanda, Wakanda Time.
Yeah, they brought in the Aztec empires, and it's really symbolism between the Mexican and black population of America.
Yes.
But I like
Tessa
them.
Thompson.
Yeah, I really like them because they're underneath the earth, and yeah.
Nick.
I was listening to Lex Friedman talk about. He was talking to this one guy who's
the AI.
you telling me it was AI?
Lex Friedman is confirmed AI.
He might be AI, but he was talking to this guy who was an Amazon explorer, and he was saying that like Amazon's the most diverse population of just life, right? And he said that it's like 70% like undiscovered. Nobody knows anything about it really, and he was saying that there was a tribe of people that would just kill like researchers. They would start just ripping them apart on the beach when they would see them. And I'm kind of just like, I just want to be a fly on the wall, you know, just to watch how these dudes
Rip people apart?
kinda not rip people apart, but just like they're indigenous, right? They're by themselves. They're isolated. I would just love to kind of just watch these motherfuckers.
Probably really boring.
All the forbidden places.
They're just washing their ass all day.
Yeah, what if it's like they're just like
picking food, eating it, cooking it.
He's got a thing for that though. That's why he wants to see it.
Yeah, I'm just like, how do you guys cook that? What do you guys eat over here? But the stories of like how they would just like kill researchers, it's like really scary. It's like that movie, The Green Inferno. You ever heard that movie?
Oh, with Bruce Lee? Oh, Green Hornet.
No. No, but they would just like eat people and then rip them apart. Like it's crazy. They would kill them with their bare hands. It's like kind of really scary. But part of me is like, I'm very interested in that stuff. Is that bad? Is that weird?
Yeah, it's wrong.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's wrong.
But the Amazon would be type to just kind of walk through and just not worry about getting bit by spiders or anything.
I would go to the fucking moon and make sure that we actually went also to the moon.
You mean the dark side of the moon?
No, go to the like Apollo 11 landing site.
Like if there's footprints.
Everything's not sus.
That's
wanna make sure.
It's an alien spaceship that's hovering.
I just want to look about.
You want to see that flag planted?
It's hollow, guys. The moon is hollow.
I would want to be a fly on the wall in like a top level like Berkshire Hathaway meeting or something.
Ooh.
Where you get to hear what they really talk about.
It's probably really boring.
Not more boring than the tribe.
Really?
Dude, maybe not more boring.
I mean, have you heard Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger in their meetings, or just like in their speeches?
Yeah, it's pretty boring.
I just want to catch them drinking baby blood, dude. That's
What
what I
about
want
some
to
like
catch.
Illuminati New World Order meetings?
I
Who
bet
they are? That's the
Ass,
thing.
it's probably boring.
Yeah.
I bet Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger are for 3 hours talking shit about Bitcoin.
Guaranteed. And by the way, sort of found it.
How about going to the top floor of like the Scientology building or something?
Down.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't let
sick.
people go up there, right?
To the Tom Cruise suite. I want to see where where it all goes down.
Yeah. The Leia
All the not sex with
the
women.
Leia Remini penthouse.
I wish I could ride on the whale's back and from Alaska to Hawaii see where they go. Because sometimes they
going to
find
Hawaii.
like giant
Go.
squid.
You just said Alaska to Hawaii.
No, but the deep ocean. Because sometimes they find these giant squid in their bellies.
Yeah.
Dude, giant squids are nuts.
Giant squids are nuts.
I just want to skip to the part where the giant squids are.
Yeah. Let's just skip that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to see like the route they take.
Not
and
trying to
how
whale
deep they
ride?
go.
I just don't want to watch. It's like 9 hours of footage.
You don't think the whale?
Because I think about as an editor, like I've edited many things, and I'm like, oh my, we have so much footage. Fuck.
Yeah. It's like at least a 5-second shot, and then we're moving on.
God. But that tells me the whale is going really, really low.
Yeah.
The whale must be going extremely far,
What is
like
that?
so far down there. And I'm like, I don't know how many times I could do this and clear my ears, dude.
Yeah. You gotta go to the James
No
Cameron.
limits, dude. No limits.
Before you got to come up for air, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
If only the show was in order, but we can't figure out how to do that. We can figure out how to put a man on the move. We can't figure out how to get JK out in order.
That's
Maybe
true.
someday. It's a distant
I
dream.
know. I love the.
Maybe if we didn't have any limitations or problems.
Sometimes
do that.
it's like the match is lit, and then it's just.
And we're here criticizing the budgets of like city like problems and stuff.
We're like,
Why can't they figure it out?
And we go, hey, can we get certain videos out at certain times? Let me check. And
and
nothing
they're
happens.
like, we literally can't figure it out. And I'm like, man, it's so crazy to think that like shows on TV know how to get their shows out in order, but like JK, we just can't do it in order.
I mean,
Can you imagine though? Like you're watching like Star Trek on TV, and then the fans
Like episode 10 comes out before we're like,
before episode 2, and then the showrunners are just like, yeah, that's just how it goes. Like 'cause we have editors, so like, yeah, we don't know.
We don't choose the
It
uploads.
has to happen this way. And we're just like, okay,
Anyway, we can change that? Yeah.
yeah, we'll get to it. Because then, like, it's almost like all the jokes that we make would line up and all work. But like,
It's like it's almost like people would know who Christian Pierce is before he's been in 9 videos.
Well, I love that guy.
that's
Love
funny.
him.
Love Christian Pierce.
Yeah, and now he knows you love your sister too.
Oh, did he find out about that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
He seemed to not react very strongly.
Really?
That's pretty
Almost
open.
as if he already knew.
He already knew me before he heard about the bet.
No, he already knew
He
your
knows
sister.
brand.
Yeah.
didn't you guys know each other already?
Yeah.
Then
For
he knows
years.
how much you love your sister. You probably slipped it when you guys met each other.
He's seen my sister, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the first things Steve always says when you meet people is, man, my sister always playing hard to get. Always complaining about it.
Thanks for having me.
I love the idea that she was actually at my wedding and that I married Nikki, but I was looking at my sister the whole time. That one
That is a gross.
That one gets me so good that
That's so gross.
That one gets me good.